Hello everyone. Today we will be doing our sixth assignment in Java, which deals with the concept of constructor chaining. Here in this, we have to create two classes. One, class 1 with the main method and class 2 without the main method. And in this class 2, we have to demonstrate the concept of constructor chaining. And using the class 1, we have to create an object of class 2 to invoke the constructor chain. We also have to talk about the access modifiers, a few sentences on each access modifier. So let's do this in Eclipse. So here I have my class 1, which has my main method here. And in class 2, I have all my constructors created. So what is a constructor? Constructor is a special method which has to satisfy three conditions. First, it should have the exact same name as the class name, and then it should be non-static, and it should have no return value. So here I have all these constructors with the same name as a class name, no return type, and non-static. The difference is this is called a default constructor since it accepts no argument, and these accept different types of arguments, hence these are called parameterized constructors. This the whole process is called constructor overloading. Now how we do constructor chaining is calling another constructor within the previous constructor. So let's do this. We use this to represent the class 2. So use this to call a constructor which accepts a string argument. This is a string argument. So we have a constructor here which accepts a string arguments, and when I call this constructor here, this goes to the string arguments, and then within this method it is calling another constructor which is accepting an integer value. So here is my constructor which accepts an integer value, and again I have used this practice comma 20. This means this constructor will accept a string and an integer. It comes down here, string and an integer. And this constructor is again invoking a constructor that accepts two integer values, this one. So hence when it comes into this is the first statement that will be printed out. When this is done, it goes back to the method that has called it, which is this string and integer argument method. Then it will print out the statements. It goes back to the method that has called it, and hence we get a chain of we do the constructor chain this way. Now going back to class 1, here I have created an object of class 2 and invoke the default constructor here. So as soon as I create my object, it goes to the class 2 and start the constructor chaining. So if we play this here, as soon as the constructor is invoked, it goes back here and it keeps on printing these. First constructor, second constructor, and third constructor are invoked. Thank you.